respected Chairperson, Board of Governors, Director in charge, Deans and faculty on the stage and in the audience, fellow alumni, students, and everyone watching online. It's indeed a great honor to be present here and have this opportunity to hear from each of you about the Institute's lecture series, as well as our chief guest, Dr. Ajay Chaudhary, and have the opportunity to interact with the students. I'm not going to keep you waiting too long. I realize how things are when you try to get many people from the student population into a room. In fact, my batchmates will tell you that I made a career out of this for the 20 months or so that I spent out here in dragging people from various parts of the institute to attend pre-placement talks and other things. So I'm not going to be the person who's going to force others to do it today. I just have 3 things I thought I'll share with some of you, if only because we have spent 30 years outside in the corporate world. And I believe even though this award has been bestowed to me as an individual, I've always believed it's a team sport in terms of entrepreneurship. And there's a big role that every individual in your organization plays in the organization's success. As also, we don't always acknowledge the amount of support and help your family and your friends and many other alumni of IIM Calcutta have provided us through the journey to bring us this far. So the 3 things that I wanted to share with students especially is, number 1, invest in the startup of you, right? In many ways, we expect, having come to a top institute like IIM Calcutta, that you probably feel you have arrived in life and there's not much more left to achieve. But the reality is, this is just one step in the journey that you're going to take. Some of us may not do that well in courses here as well, but that doesn't define you, right? Your real opportunity is how well do you invest in yourself, whether it's in terms of knowledge, upskilling yourself, looking at the changing world, being humble enough to accept the things that you don't know and constantly learn, and also look at yourself as an investment opportunity. What are the things that you would want to see 5 years out, 10 years out, and you would want to kind of already start planning for it, build your dreams so that you go on to kind of achieve some of them. Number 2, I would say don't fear AI. There is a lot that is made out in the media in terms of AI taking away jobs, or we are not going to have certain types of jobs and so on. While some of that is true, as with anything else, there is always an opportunity or the other side of the coin in terms of what things can do. If anything, you're the lucky generation who are going to help us create the future, which is all driven by AI. Just as our generation benefited significantly from the liberalization program that the Indian government put in place in the early 90s, and we actually just rode the wave as the economy took off and we moved from maybe around $200–300 billion in GDP to maybe $3 trillion or more today, right? And you have the same opportunity. You're going to be the generation which has just seen the early potential of what AI can do, but you're going to help us realize in every possible way, every layer, whether it's hardware, software, applications, services, products, in whatever form and shape this is going to come out, you're going to have the opportunity to kind of make the impact happen. Number 3, I would say, build a mindset of taking the risk. Just go ahead and do it. Don't expect things to kind of come to you. You'd be surprised if you decide to become a job creator, how many people will step in to kind of help you through the process. I would say we have been very fortunate in our 15–20-year journey where at every stage, there are people who have either been our customers or advisors or partners or just sounding boards, and many of whom are actually out here in the audience as well, who have helped us develop the confidence for you to go out and kind of do things. Of course, don't fall into the trap of thinking that, okay, I've decided to start a company, so now everyone should line up to help me. That's not going to happen. You have to probably run the first 25 kilometers of the 42-kilometer marathon, and then you'll suddenly see the last 17 is very easy because there is a whole lot of people standing next to you, cheering you on, pulling you forward, and getting you to the end. I'm going to stop here because I realize that's the amount of patience that many of you will have. As also, there's probably snacks waiting a few minutes down the line, and I would let Samir get his limelight as well. Thank you.